Like dancing, parties and stuff like that, drama, skits and those stuff. We give an avenue where they can express themselves openly and clearly, because drama, your act and expression and all of that comes out in those areas. So give them an avenue to give themselves some sort of expression. Also,
just to elaborate a little bit on the arts, it also gives an avenue for therapy. We have a lot of healing. Sistren works a lot with the healing circles. Work a lot with persons who may not be able to express themselves individually. So the arts acts as a medium for a collective voice. So it gives healing, it's used for therapy, and it's also used to create something new, where you try to see what's not there yet, or you try to use a mode or a medium of expression, as you rightly said, for something new. And we've been focusing on therapy because a lot of people realize that they have internal violence, internal conflicts,
internal anger.
And don't even talk about that part. And as a result, the music gives that platform to express. No? Yes and no?
No, no.
Oh, yeah, sure. So the arts definitely is used for therapy, and it's used for healing and for teaching.
Cool stuff.
That's going up the ladder. Gonna skip to 9 spare time. We don't really do much in the spare time. Watch movie, play video game, and call entertainment. No, another touchy thing that we're talking about touches that community. Number 8, if you're a member of a youth group, a youth community organization, what has it made difficulty for you to participate? Well, some of the challenges that these youth organizations they have, they don't normally see a follow-through or a full length of anything that young people always push together. They always come and boost up your, yes, we want this to done, yes, we understand this is going on, but no one is there to follow through, to execute to the end. So these are some of the obstacles that young people face with organization. They normally, well, we call it 5:30, hear cry, bam, zoop, gone. Come next year, same thing again.
It's a great point that he's making. And it's something that we're faced. It's kind of like an affliction in this country. So you hear programs being started, this and that being started. It started on this big hype, then boom, you hear nothing about it and it dies. Then new programs coming on board. So that's a big and a great point to me.
And another thing that it does too, because I want to share that there are a lot in most of the communities. They are SDCs, they are programs that have already been in the communities. But one of the factors that, or one of the problems that we realize in the community is that the persons in charge really look out for them friend. And the rest of the community, a bag of rice come, and we make sure that all the people are in a green, no funding.
The same set of people.
Or orange, or green, or green, or blue, or yellow. I shouldn't use green, but or any color. Get it more. Yeah, so we look out. They look out mostly for the friend and family, and then what left is left up for the rest of the community.
To fight for.
Sometimes there isn't even what left, and the community still left fighting.
Yeah, because everybody wants something and nobody get a piece of it, and hey, my friend around here get more than I'm supposed to get that, but I share for everybody else. And you just fight the person and keep it.
And every time the thing come, one set of people every time, they don't rotate the thing, alright, this week you get, next week, the next week you get, no selfishness.
Right.
And another thing is that on the issue of empowering ourselves as young people, we mentioned that we need to free our minds. Because we are so cognizant of this stereotype where you're from a community, you're supposed to behave a certain way, you're supposed to act a certain way, and you go out there portraying that image to society.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. I wrote it down here.
So we need to, within ourselves, think that, okay, I'm going to make the change. The change begins with me. No matter what society says, I'm going to make a difference in society. And if we can't do that, we're going to continue down the path. Okay, my father was a robber, my father was a gunman. I'm going to follow in that line because that's what I see. And I'm not seeing anyone to say, yo, I'm going to take a stand. And I think that we as young people need to start doing that, as taking the stand, taking the responsibility for everything that we do. Our action, take the consequence for it. Because we have the choice to do or not to do.
But came up in our group as well, just jumping the gun a bit. But since we're at it, so we were pushing, things are happening. So you're saying young people need to understand that we do count, right? And stop waiting on somebody else to do before you start doing. It's up to us, right? Stop waiting. A time for move.
It's called initiative.
Here you go.
And another thing we need to do as young people or young groups is to network.
Yeah.
True.
Many of us try to go as a group, and let's be frank, if you're not, like for me, I'm not good at football. So me now go play in a football and
get yours better than mine.
kick me down and me want to kick him back. Right? So what I do is I get, suppose me say Augusto, which is most of the time in Hannatown. Oh, there's some really good footballers. I try to find out what about the good couple of Augustown. You know, there's some athletic funding. You know, my group may not be good at football, but I hear say the funding will go for Augustown, but me want all of the money. So I'm gone and take the money and really he can't do what the objective is set for. And because of networking, I know we give the money to Augustin and they will do something for the group and for the community. So, but because we want to do it for ourselves, without networking,
kind of thing.
I think was one of the factors that we need to look into to move forward.
Thanks much for that. Is that
I think his hand was up before mine, but I do have a point. Your hand's not up? Okay, so I do have a question. The point that you raised about follow through, and you rightly said, was really critical. And I wanted to know, we can either talk about it now or at the end, but like a forum like this, right, what would you want to see as follow through from us?
Initiatives for employment, like in the fields of construction. That's for one. Just jobs in all areas. Plus,
but we are not able to actually implement those jobs, right? So what would a follow-up? Training.
Or even introducing us to the right set of people.
Right. To be that middle kind of person, you say, medium. You know, tapping on the bigger.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't be sorry. We apologize for.
What are the kinds of follow-through?
Yes, anybody else? Come on.
We'll put together a monthly meeting.
Some
yes,
kind of monthly
to keep track of what is going on.
Community-based organization.
Okay, so say this group that is here, we'll try to keep in touch with them. Maybe we, if not physically, but in some group somewhere.
Yeah, when I say back nobody.
But to add to that, while having the group meetings and meetings having follow-up, it will be more better that the group itself, you can see what are the challenges within the group. So at every follow-up meeting, you try to meet the challenges.
Measure.
Yeah, they can measure this up. Maybe there are 6 persons here unemployed, but they have the skill. You can say, okay then, look into the market and say, hey, well, these are the areas that are open to give us options when we come. So not just come and the problem is here and yeah, we know what is going on here. But come with something to us to say, okay then, I understand, I can go that channel, I can take that route. And give us options.
Okay.
So that's another.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I agree with you. So the community-based organization, so we have work to do. So we have to go back to our place and assess our thing. And so when the next meeting call up, we can bring something to you people and say, alright, this is the improvement, or we're not going to put in that area. Can you assist us with this or whatever?
Yeah. Well, something that came out of my group as well is the whole need for more mentors. Mentorship, an apprentice, more apprentice, internship kind of thing. You may not be getting paid or whatever, but if you want to say become a carpenter, you have somebody you can flex around who is well known and can do the job well, and so you're learning on the job, getting on the job experience, and that does count,
And exposure as it is.
Exposure.
Yes. We have a lot of skilled workers, but they don't get exposed for their skill. They get exposed for mistakes.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that now we should more focus on the positive side and just expose that and just highlight it, show it around.
Also, another valid point. You said training for the youths, but when you train them to work with companies who don't want them, so find a way so they can be entrepreneurs.
So maybe basic financial
Anything that we can assist them.
Like they can be persons who are working on their own and can maybe
a group of people come together.
Ideas.
Alright. There's a negative to that.
Capital.
That's as well. The market that, well, in Jamaica, Jamaican market that we have, you have a lot of businesses up there that wants to give loan, wants to give you this, but they only give you for continuing of any business that you have already started.
That's why I
So
said
starting on something that not everybody is interested in because they're worried about.
Yeah.